Okay, so you tried it out on your own, and now we're going to go over it. So remember the question said, Precious is visiting a botanical garden with her family. The diagram showed two rectangular sections of the garden, and it asked, what is the total area of the two sections? So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a picture. That's one of our strategies. Even, you can imagine it's going to be up on the computer just like that was. You'll want to draw your own picture on your scrap piece of paper so that you can get a better understanding of what they're asking. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to imagine that each one of these centimeter squares represents 1 meter. Okay? So we'll start with the left side, which was 7 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 meters. And then the bottom 4 meters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 meters. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. This was 4 meters, and this was 4 meters. And then 1, 2, 3, 3 meters, and 8 meters. Okay. Then up on top, it was labeled, this is the rose garden part. And down below is the herb garden. Okay, so as it is now, this is what's called a rectilinear shape. So if you chunk up that word, you should hear recta. Recta sounds a lot like rectangle, right? So a rectilinear shape is a shape that can be decomposed or broken up into parts that are rectangles or squares. So right now, this is a rectilinear shape. It can be broken up into two parts, or more if you wanted to, that are both rectangles or squares. So it gave us a hint in the diagram. They drew a little imaginary line here. And if you do that on your paper, you should see how this rectilinear shape can be broken up into a rectangle that represents the rose garden and a square down below that represents the herb garden. So the question was to find the total area of this rectilinear shape. So what we're going to do is we're going to use our area formula, which is A, or area, is equal to length times width, right? And if we don't remember that, that's on our reference sheet that we'll have during the FSA. So we're going to find the area of the rose garden first. So the area, the rose garden, will be equal to the width times the length, or other way around. So 8 meters, don't forget your units, times 3 meters. And I know that 8 times 3 is 24. And don't forget your units, 24 meters squared, because it's area, it's representing all of these square meters that make up the inside of the rectangle. Okay, so now we have to find the area of the herb garden. So again, area is equal to length times width. 4 meters times 4 meters is equal to, right, 16 And what are the units? Same as before, meters squared. Or we could write out the word squared. This 2 represents meters squared. Okay? So now, I'm not done. I found the area of the top rectangle, and I found the area of the bottom square. Now, how are we going to find the total area of the whole rectilinear shape? Well, what operation do you think we'll use? Right, addition. So we'll take the area of the rose garden, which was 24 meters squared, and we'll add it to the area of the herb garden, which was 16 meters squared. Okay? 4 plus 6 is, right, 10. 10 plus 2, 20. Sorry, 10 plus 20 plus 10, because they're all in the tens, is 40. So our combined area of the two sections, or our total area, is 40 meters squared. So making that a level 3 answer, I would write the total area of the botanical garden is 40 meters squared. All right. Let's try some more practice.